standard bracket progression here.
Wi-Fi brackets can be so weird with the characters. It's just like Kirby, and a Robin. Like, it's not something you see every day.
This is what Sakurai was trying to prepare us for with the Wi-Fi patches, but like, you know, here we go. Robin.
Yeah. Fortunately, already off stage. Yeah, BMM doing a really good job right now, racking up a lot of damage, keeping center stage.
I'm sorry, I made a mistake. It is Wobbin, excuse me. But
Wobbin.
Yeah, Wobbin. Oh my gosh, it totally sounded like this one guy that no one's gonna know the name, but he just wound up, he talked like that, and it was just, all right, whatever. Anyway, yeah, this Robin is going to be looking for the back air quite a bit. Get him away. You never know when it's going to kill. We are, in fact, playing Pichu, so. Oh, that Pichu's going to catch him with the F smash. You want to jump in on me? That's fine, but you do so at your own peril.
Yeah, so right now we're still seeing Robin try to just run away and charge some projectiles and such. And also just looking at that kill with the, oh my goodness, the Thunder's Clash. I didn't know that didn't actually happen like that.
Stranger than fiction, I suppose. But BMM making his way back up in a little bit of a get back Thundershock. Almost a full stock lead here, and Jades is not finding a whole lot of success
with the F smash.
Make that 3 stocks to 1. Excuse me, BMM. How rude of me to just assume that you were just gonna stay there. I'll never make that mistake again.
Over check chase on roll away, but unfortunately misses it. I just feel like Robin right now just doesn't have like an answer for Pichu's aggression. He's blocking some things, but he's not really like punishing approaches and stuff.
I mean, yeah, we're seeing a lot of we're seeing this Robin try to get space, and it's just not working. And yeah, eventually that Pichu is going to get caught approaching, but that's the thing is that it hasn't deterred BMM so far, and I'm not really sure how well it's going to work from there on in, because this is BMM still with a full stock lead. Nothing's really deterring BMM, and there's a jab lock situation that he went from.
Literally all over him right now.
Yeah. BMM actually kind of styling on Jades. Back air.
To note that it seems the arc fire, like the wall of fire leaps down will stop the thunder jolt. So that's probably useful in the matchup. Thunder jolt can be kind of annoying to do sometimes.
Thunder shock into the grab, and BMM, I mean, getting a lot on these follow-ups. All it takes is one big F smash, and this game is over, and BMM is up 1-0. Might just take a back throw, to be completely honest with you, too. Maybe not from there. That's why he went for the F throw instead. Oh, he was daring him to recover right below the ledge to that down air. He'll have to settle for catching a jump with the back air. And I'm sure BMM will take that. He won't lose sleep over it at the very least. So BMM wins game number 1. Now, this is an observation that I'm not really sure was appropriate to make in the middle of the game, but I was trying to think of what that Robin skin reminded me of. It kind of reminds me of that like weird sort of dusty pink color that you only really see on like phone cases.
Yeah, I can see like kind of pastel.
It's like a designer iPhone case or something. It's that exact shade of pink, right? Like
no, I can see what you're saying. Yeah, to me it looks like bubblegum. So like I always call the pink skin Robin like bubblegum Robin.
See, I can see that, but I don't know if it's like, it's not that bright, it's not that saturated of pink, you know?
Yeah, and 4 was a bit more saturated, so the comparison made more sense, but I just kind of carried it over.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's like it's not pink. It's not necessarily pink Robin. It's like rosé Robin. You know, like it's. I don't know how to just. I don't know how else to describe it. I feel like I'm losing my mind. But either way, BMM taking game number 1. It's taking advantage of the. I mean, BMM did kind of outplay Jadesfate, if we're being completely honest. But it was also really the stocks were taken really just by taking advantage of the mistakes that Jades wound up making. So I don't think that those overextensions happen if Jades is controlling neutral a little bit more. But then again, how do you do that against Pichu?
Right over the arc fire to catch his jump. It's a tech chase on the platform. Oh my goodness, he almost got that down there too. Already resetting back to neutral. Taking it. That Nair's gonna send Pichu off stage. Oh no, SD'd underneath Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah, that's kind of it's kind of tragic. You should throw a sword in his face about it. But yeah, Jades, I mean, if you needed an opening, you couldn't really ask for much more than that.
And that arc fire stopping the Thunder Jolt. So right now we see Jade with the lead. We didn't really see much of it in the last game.
BMM's gonna try to find his way back into this one.
Yeah,
Jade.
Sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say Jade seems like you're doing a very better job of just keeping Pichu out, like disjoints and stuff.
Well, you would think in oh! Catching Jades on the ledge there, and Jades is able to make it back. However, it's a bit of a shakier proposition than we might have imagined. Jades is only able to make it back after a little bit. Hang on.
Okay, so yeah, Robin gets the kill with a forward air. And barely survives with the back air.
As we continue here. Oh!
Well,
Gets gets hit square in the face, but still sitting at 3 stocks to 1. This is like night and day from what happened last time. BMM just not able to get this kill. Eventually gets it with the dash attack, but
go off and just nair him to get the kill there, but he finds the kill anyway, so that's fine.
you know, like all in all, he's fine. But Jades is still got to close this game out. And you are only down to a full stock lead. I know, only a full stock lead. But BMM all of a sudden has room to doubt their game plan.
Gets and Pichu off stage. That's dangerously close to killing. Being at the ledge is really scary versus Robin.
Well done to make it back to the stage. I don't know if all those L wins are necessary, but you know what? I'm not the one in top 8. Jades catches him with the, I believe it's the Levin Sword. Is the name? Neat little
the electric
jab.
one is Levin Sword.
Yeah. Well, the jab is going to do it, and Jadesfate. Well, you wanted to come back, you got it.
Yeah, it's a very different game compared to game 1. I think Pikachu may be fast and he may be fast, but he's really small. But because of that, he also has pretty small hitboxes. So the fact that Robin was able to maybe zone out a bit better with the Levin sword might have contributed to the game going to Jade. Also, people in the chat were saying that the stock or the SC in the beginning might have shook BMM a bit.
See, and I'm inclined to believe that because, I mean, yes, you can talk about the technicals of the game. You can talk about the frame rates. You can talk about what starts up and, you know, end frames, all you want until the cows come home. At the end of the day, it comes down to two players, and you are fighting between them. And we can, you know, no matchups with characters aside, you are fighting between two people with brains more than anything else, and it's how they utilize those characters. So, as we go to Final Destination, and it certainly will be for one of these two on winner's side, I'm not really sure how you let this not get banned against BMM, but Jadesfate might have just let this happen to themselves. I don't know. I'm not liking this at all. I'll be frank about it.
Fire's gonna get Jaden open and get back to center stage. BMM tried going for an edge guard there. It didn't quite pan out for him. Oh, the falling up air is gonna combo into itself.
Ooh. Neat little back air though. Pile on a little bit more damage, why not? They're just kind of sitting there between each other, a lot of negative space. Trying to keep BMM out, and all of a sudden the of Jadesfate starting to unfold before our very eyes. Well done by Jadesfate to clean up that first stock.
Oh, and that's to get Nosferatu too.
Oh, but you
the tech.
You got to be ready on that. That was techable, but that down air sent the wrong way, and maybe he just wasn't expecting to have to tech, but either way, gotta be ready on it just in case. Elwind, and BMM is there to follow up with a combo. Putting the percentages all the way up to 58%, so the lead is gone. However, Jadesfate maybe wanting Final Destination just so you could press the B button a little bit more, which is kind of where you have to sit if you are Robin. You don't have the fastest normals in the world. You're not going to beat Pichu that way. Maybe get a little bit little unorthodox with it. You're playing this, you're abusing this B button like you're playing Wi-Fi Zelda. To be completely honest, and she's ready on the tech that time is Robin. Jadesfate still very much in this. Sitting at 127, however, and BMM looking for this kill.
Well, that Nair, running great option to land with.
Yeah, made BMM run straight into it as well. Very calculated, and you really do have to time out these approaches if you're BMM. Otherwise, you're running straight into arc fires, and yeah you kind of just back aired and killed. And all of a sudden, you were looking so dominant before, and now you're on the cusp of being sent to losers. Jadesfate could be on the verge of a monumental win.
Yeah, one thing we're seeing more from Jade in this game is that Jade's able to use the arc fire more at the ledge, and is able to set up for kill opportunities.
The winner of this one, again, will be fighting Sans, the Bowser. Sitting at the end of winner's bracket.
Oh, I thought maybe we might see the spike on Elwind.
I honestly, yeah, that's kind of what caused me to catch my breath a little bit there, if you heard that. Back air by Jades. Going to give themselves a little bit more room. And yeah, trying to space themselves out. BMM is going to have to be reserved with their approach. And you're going to see a lot of abuse of the spacing tools that that Robin can provide. Yeah, it's just switching sides on him all the damn long day. And BMM is going to get these grabs. It's going to be off of center stage, but there will be no chance to do it. Jadesfate.
I got your back.
Oh my gosh, you got your back. I got your last stock too. Jadesfate moving on to winner's final.
Yeah, Jade's conversions off of Elfire or Arcfire. That game was so much better compared to the rest of the set.
And using the speed of